You can either, you know what, you stayed in church, some of you, but we have others that left church and mad at God because they end up in a stable. The wise men could have turned away and they would have missed meeting the Savior. They would have looked at, what is this all about? Let's turn around, we messed up. Boy, would they have missed out by turning around. You know what? Let me show you this here. It's not the disappointment in life that changes us. It's what we do after we visit the stable of disappointment. What do you do after you are set in that place and you are there? Let me show you what the wise men did here after they saw the stable. When it was time to leave, they returned to their own country by another route. When you meet Jesus in the stable, you go home a different way. You don't go home the same, you go home a different way. The wise men could have been disappointed because he was not where he needed to be. They even gave their best, watch this, in the midst of the stable, they gave their best to Jesus. They brought gifts and laid them down. The story is, when you meet him, don't go back the same way you came. You came to church today. Leave your stable experience today and realize that God is an answer. He's a healer. He's a provider. He's a rewarder. He is your breath. At the greatest time of disappointment and letdowns, God is at his best if you just look for him, if you just find him in the midst of that stable. God gives you a chance to do this every day. It's called going to sleep. It's going to sleep. You messed up today. Scientists, I don't think, even understand why we sleep. They're trying to figure out why we sleep. They're trying to figure out what goes on. And we know the blood pressure drops, the heart rate drops. But it's like they understand it all of why the body does this. They don't quite still understand it. But see, that's God's way of letting you know that you get to wake up and do it all over again and do it better. You understand this? You understand? Look, let's explain it this way. You're batting, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. You're up there. You can win the championship. All you got to do is just to hit a base hit, and you win the game. Here it is. The big crowds are cheering. Everybody's excited. You can be an ultimate. You see yourself in the newspaper. You're going to be the star, and you take that swing and knock it out of the park, and you struck out. Everybody, You go right to the stable, from the star to the stable in one swing. Okay? You know what they tell these defensive backs? Some of you watch the games today. All these receivers that are great receivers, they're catching the ball over high-paid people that are trying to guard them. The best advice they give a defensive back is to have a short memory. Once they catch a touchdown pass, don't worry about it. It's over with. Why? You can't change it. Why? Stop thinking about yesterday, what you could have done, what you should have done, what I wish I'd have done. I should have said this. I wish I'd have done this. I wish I'd have gone here. I wish I'd accepted that. I wish I'd said no. I wish I would have bought that. Stop living in yesterday. It's over with. You took a swing at it. You missed. Wrong. So go to sleep tonight and wake up and take another swing and hit it out of the park tomorrow. That's what you're doing when you wake up. When you get up every day, that means God's saying, I'm giving you another chance. That's why this is good news. It's good news.